Hey, I want to build up off of the video with the shrooms, the iboga, and the sassafras and kana. The reason being is because now, this January 2024, it will have completed 2 years of journeying. Now Schedule 1 base substances, right? Okay, illegal sassafras, shrooms, stuff like that. That do what? That bring you more closer to you. Okay, so before some of you were born, that's in your 20s still, you were born and your parents was already on tap water, right? Majority of you guys were born and your parents was already on fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, Chinese food, cereal, donuts, stuff like that. So going forward, I want to talk about the journey, because the journeying is like, people say, oh, it's meditation, oh, it's drugs, oh, I felt it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I did this. Okay, cool. Now, there are some people who are literally just way too clean. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be open. I'm going to be truthful. They're just way too clean. But they have a sincere understanding of journeying. And I get it, because I'm just going to jump to this real quick. The Honorable Minister Farrakhan said, your prayers are answered through the people that you meet. Now, so some people were actually born for this time. Some people were actually prayed for this time. So it's like, oh, I've been waiting to meet you all. Can't believe my dreams is coming to true because I met this certain person. Because when you pray, someone is going to be born for that specific time. But now let's go back to the journeying, to the Schedule 1, to the marijuana, the food base and all that. See, all of this, even the food is medicine. Even Western synthetic drugs is medicine. You understand? And people say, oh, I want to do the Eastern living or whatever. See, now you got to be careful, because Eastern medicine, right, is a direct command for you to change your life, not your medicine, not your intake only. Because the root, so like Eastern medicine gets rid of what? The root cause of your disease. Eastern medicine, the way it's given, the way it's done, it's by you changing you. You are the root cause to your disease. That's why we have to be careful when we pray to God or whomever or whatever you believe in for someone else's disease to be removed. You're asking the supreme intelligence to get rid of the person, because the person is the root cause to their disease. Damn. So anyways, so now, whoa, that was a gem. So anyways, so now what have I gotten out of it? So 2022 was rough for me personally, but it was great though. It allowed me to get in touch with my body more. It allowed me to take the knowledge that I have as far as the general and commercial and in-depth knowledge that I've gained over 30 something years of health and fitness, the field that I'm in and what I'm into. So it allowed me to filter out. So what does sassafras do? Sassafras goes straight to what? The foundation in which every cell has to pass through, which is your heart. So because the sassafras and kana was taken from a tree, they had to kill the tree to go to the middle of the tree, the heart of the tree, to get a specific enzyme that when you take it, it goes straight to your heart. But again, without the proper nutrients in your body, you can only go but so far. With your type of lifestyle that you've lived, it will only take you and show you. So now shrooms being the nervous system of the planet, the reason why we are told not to eat it is because it is a fungus, and a fungus is disgusting. right? It is really disgusting. And if it sits there for a long time, it will feed off of everything, which is why if you do not have a specific diet that literally has a lot of enzymes to help break things down and send them where they need to send or put them in the places where they need to be, things can sit and fester and thrive. And next thing you know, you have some sort of weird disease somewhere located in your body, right? So that's why we're told not to do shrooms. But in the shrooms, there is benefits because animals that are predatory in the area where there's mushrooms eat those same mushrooms that we do third eye traveling with. It makes them susceptible for the other predators to come eat them when they're on their journey, when they're eating plants they're not supposed to. So these plants, shrooms, are always eaten by predators, right? And they're like, yo, they developed something that can hinder the predatory animal that eats these plants to go, oh, I'm in a wonderful place. Yeah, all right. Then another predator comes and eats that animal. Ain't that something? So you got to know the source of these things and why they're there. So now the shrooms, which is a mushroom, it's a mushroom. So I'm saying, oh, I'm doing shrooms. No, when they say that, they say I'm doing a journey. But do you eat mushrooms? I was against mushrooms at one point. But mushrooms, they reconstruct your body. They reconstruct the nervous system, which is why traumatic events tend to show up a lot more in those who are working on themselves. And then when people start shrooming a lot or eating mushrooms, I'm talking about the ones that do the third eye, what happens is now all the other nutrients inside of your body can now travel along the nervous system when you have the appropriate amount of each readily available vitamin that's there to travel along with the mushroom, right? While you're journeying where? Through your body to take it to the places where it needs to go to. And that way you start to actually, you start to actually strengthen your body, right? And now you start to learn it more. Now it starts to become one with you more. It's so dope. It's very amazing. And then the iboga, see, now the sassafras pill journey, that's $300 per pill. Yeah, shrooms, 40 and 8, etc. Iboga, I did that one. That one was $500 a pill, right? So the iboga is $500 a pill, right? And then when you do the iboga, see now, for the medicinal reasons of iboga, they won't tell you this, but I was told that, mostly, unfortunately, this is the commercial realistic, this is the truth, that when white people are high on meth and coke and cocaine and all that, they go to the place where iboga is given, and the next day, all of the meth and cocaine is out of their system completely. Now, when iboga taken for spiritual purposes, which I've done, I call it shaking hands with God. Wow. The experience that I have with the iboga was none other than what I was actually looking for. For 5 hours, I knew what it was like to be in the perfect disposition of perfection, perfect thinking, perfect bodily movement, perfect critical thinking. I did a massage while I was on iboga, the perfect massage, the perfect prayer, the perfect speech, everything in the room had to be aligned perfectly just so that I can service the person who I was about to service with the massage. Now, I've experienced that in 2022. Now, I'm letting you know personally from my mouth that iboga, when in spiritual purposes, takes you to your source. So I don't know how your experience is going to be, but for me, it took me to the source and what is dwelled deeply inside of my subconscious mind, and which has always been God. So now, black people this, black people are that. Well, guess what? So from that 2022, and here's another funny thing too, which is truth, that's why I'm single, because I've learned so much about myself that I can't just get with anyone who's still questioning themselves, even if they are knowledgeable. As women will say these days after a certain age, they need a man in a certain position. So now me getting closer to my 40s, I need a woman in a certain position. Peace.